coaches here.
Is
how
the
they
makeup
used to-
artist?
No.
That's
Well,
great.
she'll make you
Greg will
red.
do it.
All right, give me about 5 minutes to be back.
You know I will. Come on in here.
Tony, are we good? We up? We
Yeah,
hot?
we're up,
We
we're
rolling? Okay, first thing I'm gonna have you do is give me your first, last name, and then spell all the way through for me.
Linda Howell, LINDAHOWELL.
Linda, what brings you to Unity today?
I came to Unity today so my daughter could have her spine fused.
Really? No, and this is something that you've already gone through too, right?
Yes, I
You
have.
wanna take me back that far? You wanna talk to me about that a little bit?
12 years ago, Dr. Jamie Gottlieb fused my spine. I had suffered for a long time with my back, and I couldn't get help. I had been through physical therapy and injections and all kinds of pain medication, and I just couldn't find anyone to help me until my family doctor told me about this wonderful new doctor coming to town. And I went to see him, and he was just wonderful. He scheduled me for surgery, and
And was it
Every
I-Spine then also, or was it just Unity, right? Because this go back 12 years? 10 years?
he hadn't started I-Spine Institute at that time.
Okay. So what was it, you know, what the procedure you had?
It-
Fuse some things?
It was in my lower back, and he just fused one disc. My daughter had quite a few fused today, and he went in through the front and the back. So,
So for you, yeah? I'm out of it. Good. So a few years later now, for Linda, what's it like?
it is like I'm brand new again. Not being able to walk, I had to crawl to the bathroom, and my husband had to help me. It was just awful. So now I'm a whole new person. I can dance, I can ride on the back of the motorcycle with my husband, I can walk, I do yoga, and I can't touch my toes, but
I can't either. So when it came to your daughter having similar issues, did you guys have that conversation with that stuff?
there was no one else that we would want to do her surgery but Dr. Jamie.
How's that?
He is the best. He's so skilled, and he listens to you. He spends so much time with each of his patients. The first time I went to see him, I think I waited a little bit longer than I thought I would, but he's worth it. And I'm not sure how long it takes to see him now, but he maybe has a little more help. But if it does take longer to see him, it's worth every minute that you wait for him, because he's so awesome.
And your daughter, I mean, this is experience, you're fresh from this. What's Unity been like for you this time?
I have never been to a hospital like this. This is amazing. I feel like I'm at a spa. I've had people coming into my room to ask me if I was ready to order breakfast. Do you need anything? Do you need anything? People have introduced me, told me their names, and it's just been incredible. What a nice place.
Would you be surprised to know that Unity Medical was just voted the #1 hospital for patient satisfaction?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised, but
What would,
that's awesome.
yeah, what do you think? I mean, it's kind of elaborate on what you were just talking about. It's like that means something. What do you know?
Sure it does.
What do you think are some of the reasons that they were voted that way?
Oh, because of their friendliness. It's so clean. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful hospital. I was asking one of the girls upstairs, what services do you offer? And she was telling me about the different surgeries, and there's something that I need. And I said, well, find out about this if they do this. And she said she would look into it for me. So.
It's awesome. So, now that you're here with your daughter, I mean, you know, of course it's her care also, but you're talking about as a family member who's sort of along for the ride, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, so tell me about your treatment now versus then. I mean, it's like as the patient, I'm sure it was a great experience, but now as a family member, it's probably the same.
I wasn't at this hospital when I had my surgery,
Okay.
and it's a lot different. Not that I had a horrible experience at the other hospital.
Mm-hmm.
I had a great doctor, but I wasn't treated like this.
Yeah. And, you know, it's a physician-owned hospital. Do you think what do you think that means? How do you think that changes the game a little bit?
What a great concept to have a physician-owned hospital. Now, why wouldn't it be successful?
Yeah. What do you think is different about Unity because of that?
Pardon?
Because it's physician-owned, you know, what in your opinion makes it different than, say, where you had your surgery done so many years ago?
Well, they want it to be successful. A doctor would want it to be successful.
Cool.
It's their job.
Um,
Job security.
If you ran it now, and this is something, you know, you've just gone through this with your daughter and stuff, but if you ran into somebody that was, you know, that had, you know, you just heard them talking, oh, my back, it's like fire shoots down my leg, you know, so what would your recommendation sound like for Unity Hospital? Like personally, what would you tell somebody?
Well, I always tell them to go see Dr. Gottlieb or iSpine Institute. So I've been doing that for a long time. But I will definitely tell them about this hospital for any kind of surgery that they might need, because this is just an awesome place. It's wonderful. You maybe should have an emergency room. I notice when you come in that it doesn't, but maybe it should.
Maybe it should.
Really, really a wonderful place.
You mentioned iSpine. Did your daughter go through iSpine? Did she go through that? Tell me
Yes.
about that experience. What was that like?
Great. Wonderful.
Is there any like particular thing that you can remember that was just sort of like, okay, wow, they're handling this so different than maybe they did 10 years ago?
Well, I didn't go through iSpine Institute, but
Your daughter did.
yes, she
And
did.
You kind of walked her
And
through
sh-
that.
and she loved it. And I do know the people there, and they're all wonderful over at iSpine Institute. I had done embroidery for them, and I got to know quite a few people there, and they're all great people.
Yeah. Is there anything that you can think of that maybe we didn't cover that you wanted to talk about as far as Unity goes? I'm going to kind of bring you back around here in a minute too, but I'm just curious if there's anything you wanted to.
No, I, again, can't say enough good things about it. And we've only been here since 4 o'clock this morning. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
I really don't want to end up in the hospital, but if I have to, this would be a great place. If I ever had to have a knee replacement or something.
Yeah. You mentioned that it was kind of like a little more like the feeling of being at the spa than it was a hospital. I know I meant that, and you're
They
not the only
are.
person-
They're
you're not the only
so.
one who's mentioned that. Someone said it was almost like being on a little vacation. So, you know, tell me a little bit more about that. Where do you think that? Why do people talk like that? What is it about?
Every single person that came by our door said, do you have everything you need? Is there anything I can get you? And it didn't matter if they were a cleaning person or a nurse or the manager came by and talked to me, Dan, and it didn't matter who it was. They checked on us. Are you comfortable? Can I get you a pillow? Would you like a blanket? Are you too warm? Are you too cold? There were some people here that I knew, and they stopped to talk, and how do you like it? It was great.
Is your daughter awake and out of?
She's up with physical therapy on the first day after surgery. They didn't get me out of bed until the second or third day at the other hospital that I stayed at, and I'm not going to mention any names.
I know that's fine. So has your daughter had anything to say about this yet? Has she relayed anything to you about her experience so far?
No, but she's very alert, and they've got her comfortable because she wasn't comfortable on just the morphine, so they gave her a Percocet, and that's got her comfortable. So they wanted to be sure that she was comfortable.
Yeah.
So that's important
Oh, yeah.
when you're real restless and you don't want to be in pain.
So what else? Anything, you guys?
Did you happen to go through any of the pre-testing with her, like when they come ahead of time, go through all those steps? Well, you live in Florida.
Yeah, we just got home Thursday night. She did all that by herself.
Sure. Is that him?
That's him.
It is. Okay.
I mean, we're gonna talk about the book that you guys are gonna write together.
We have to write that book. I want to do that. That was my retirement.
So
Well, I
she
got-
came up with this idea.
Oh, we can stop?
Yeah.
I thought we had to be like real focused.
I was gonna film this part.
Oh, I can take a drink of water?
It was a
Yeah.
pop.
You take-
It was gonna be a pop-up book, wasn't it?
Something might pop up.
We're still rolling on this, aren't we?
No!
By all means, keep talking, Linda.
It's
Keep
going to
talking.
be sexual positions after back surgery, and I don't see anything wrong with that because people, and
Or
it's
with
like,
acting.
it's like Rick said after a heart attack, you want to know how long you can go and what you can do. So Jamie and I decided we were going to do one of those books. I mean, not pictures of us together. He wanted to take pictures of Rick and I together.
And they go on Oprah.
And they're what?
And then we'll go on Oprah.
There you go.
And then we were going to do like the tree position and the cow dog and
Wheelbarrow.
the cow cat. Well, yeah, the wheelbarrow. And
Reverse cowgirl.
of course, I think alcohol had something to do with it. That's why I asked Zane, are we going to have drinks after this?
I think we are now.
So he tried to wire me through my shirt.
Well,
I'm like, well,
you
she's the perfect person.
And I pulled my shirt out like
She
this
was
for
gonna
him
wire
to wire
I
me.
was telling them it's an old joke. Whenever we do interviews, especially if it's, I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to take this microphone and run it up your shirt and out the top. 99.99% of the time they said like, hell you are, and
She's like, well, there
she's
you
like,
go.
okay.
She's like, okay.
I pulled it out.
I was like, you got me. I don't know what to do now.
Oh, I'm trusting.
Well, we're good. I think we're good. If we need to go,
Can you ever read the
well, of course, one more time.
power lines?
We have a couple lines that we'd like you to say for us.
Sorry.
Just real quick.
Oh, and
It's not,
I'll say them.
nothing long. It's only a couple,
Okay.
3 words. You ready?
Okay,
When you put your water down.
I'm ready.
You can be relaxed.
Oh,
So,
A couple lines you'd like me to say?
Just the symbol, like right up here, and just say, choose unity.
Choose unity. Oh, it's wonderful here. It's absolute. I'm not making it up. You don't have to force me to say it. Oh my God, every single person's come in and tried to force food or drink on us. But I asked the kitchen guy, he said, I told him I wanted Diet Coke. I said, could I have rum in that? And he said, I don't think so. In all seriousness.
There's a margarita machine.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to say choose unity.
Unity.
big
Yeah.
Do you want me to say choose? No, I won't.
Yeah,
say-
no pointing, just nice big smile.
I
right
wouldn't
here.
do that.
Yeah, anytime.
Can I say it a couple times?
Please.
Okay.
No, just
choose unity. Can I say it again? Choose unity.
Good. And now say, I chose unity.
I chose unity. I chose unity.
Good. And
Get your life back.
What?
Get your life back. It's complete with a little pause. Get your life back.
Get your life back. Get your life back.
Very good. Okay.
Can I ask one question? I promise, just one question. Just 'cause
Only one.
You're the unique situation here where you had this experience, your life changed, and now you're seeing it for your daughter. Can you kind of bring it 360 degrees full?
Sure.
Like you said to me out in the hallway. Of course, where else would you go? You would know and trust no other place because it's had such an impact on your life.
Right. Well, I wish I could, and I wish I could say that I had come here for my surgery, and I told them I wasn't satisfied with where I went before. But so how do I say that?
Maybe more along the lines of Dr. Gottlieb.
Can I
instead of-
somehow,
Absolutely. Yeah, if you want to just.
how can I say that so it sounds like I was here?
I think, I think it's just that you wanted the same surgeon, but the experience at this hospital is so much better than.
How
other
about
places.
I chose the best for myself, which sounds like here, and I would only want the best for my daughter,
Absolutely.
because that sounds
Did we
like
touch- Did
unity.
we touch on how long ago was your surgery?
12 years ago.
Did we touch upon that at all? Because I mean,
Yeah.
that's the big thing is everyone is so scared of back surgery because they think it's going to end their life. And again, there are success stories like Linda that, oh my God.
Oh, it's
She's 13
amazing.
years removed from the trigger of it all.
Right. I actually want to pay her just to sit in my waiting room.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe, you know how I testify. Testify! Okay.
I think you nailed. If you can kind of just.
The best.
Yeah.
And people will think unity is the best. They don't have to know that it's that guy sitting there. Where, I tell everybody about you coming in and you got the big cowboy boots on. Okay.
Well, this morning I got off, I was on the elliptical. I can't, you know cowboy boots on the elliptical?
I know. And you look cute this morning. Okay.
You can be relaxed. You don't have to be serious. You could be relaxed.
Okay.
We'll get her a drink, goddammit. I mean,
Right.
that's all she asked.
Yeah,
for. Little
I
money.
want a glass of Merlot.
She tried to get Zane to go up her shirt, so hey.
Okay.
I haven't given up on that yet. I gotta get that mic back still.
All right, while I have this in my head, let me do
Okay,
it, please. Okay.
Right.
Being here today at Unity with my daughter having her surgery, I wanted the best for my daughter. Scratch this, scratch that. I don't want to be one of those people.
Start with your choices and how you wanted the best, and fast forward it to today and how you feel the trust and knowing that you've made the right
Okay.
decisions.
I was so lucky to have had the best with my surgery, and with my daughter having hers. Naturally, I wanted the best for her. So here we are today at Unity, and we are just so blessed to be here.
Pretty good.
Yep.
Pretty
She
good.
mentioned you in her surgery
Yay!
in there. Now, do you want to do any interaction with them too?
Yeah, you know what? We're ready.